All right, looks like we are live. All right, good stuff. Welcome, guys. This is Renee Fouché here, and I want to thank you for joining us for Planning for Prosperity. We generally here 9 p.m. Um, Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. Getting a little bit of a late start today because I'm actually just getting in from a really cool event, and I'm here in my kitchen because I needed to put together some food so that we can have some dinner. Haven't been home all day, so I do want to thank you for still sharing your time with us. I'm over here, clicking on stuff. More apps. I would like to add an app. I'm hoping that AT&T Uverse is going to cooperate today because, as many of you know, if you've been watching any of my Hangouts, they suck. And they tend to just kick me off from time to time. And so hopefully we're going to have a good few minutes here together without getting kicked off. So thank you anyway for joining us. I see folks are popping on. Wonderful. It's fantastic. Hopefully, should have opened up the screen so that I could see the chat. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Eek. So anyway, welcome. The topic today, what we're going to be discussing and what you're going to learn on this Hangout tonight is a little bit about the power of community. You know, a lot of people talk about community events and that type of thing. And I went to a community event today, and so that's what really prompted this as the topic for tonight's Planning for Prosperity. So tonight, you should be walking away with a little bit more of an idea on how to actually apply some of the information here into your own planning for prosperity. You know, the last couple of weeks, we've been kind of talking about your vision, how to take your gifts and turn it into income, right? How to actually enjoy your life instead of just working just to survive, right? So today I went to an event. It was the Caribbean American Heritage Month Festival. Hopefully I got all the words in there properly. But basically it was an event that was highlighting the different cultures in the Caribbean. So, you know, there were performers, there were different food vendors and different, you know, small businesses out there that were sharing the information and was, you know, kind of talking about the different goods and services that they actually offer. So Okay, it has me back on. I'm interested to know whether it's really AT&T Uverse or if it is Google that causes this issue, because it asked me to do the plugin again, and it's the same plugin every time. So who knows what's going on? Anyway, so this is an event that they've put on for a number of years now. I'm not sure how many years. I'm thinking at least 4 years, right? And it's a free event that is put on for the community, by the community, essentially. So it's really awesome to see different folks come out and perform and share their talents and that kind of stuff. And what's interesting to me, number one, is the limited amount of participation. You know, there were quite a few tents there, right? There were quite a few different vendors. But to me, I feel like there should be so much more. So many more businesses should be participating in these events. And for some reason, they're not, right? And then the turnout, I thought the turnout was pretty good. However, why do I feel as though it should be bigger, right? It's a free event for the community, put on by the community. Why wouldn't we have a bigger turnout, right? And so it made me kind of think about it, right? There's such an amazing power that's available when like minds get together, right? Pretty sure we spoke about this in one of the previous Planning for Prosperity, the power of a mastermind, right? When like minds come together for mutual benefit, mutual thought, when they're on the same accord, amazing things can happen, right? But what actually seems to happen is that people kind of, they only want to participate for their own good, right? So people think about, well, how is this going to help me? Versus, how is this going to help the community? A number of people will participate in these type of events, and they will participate only to try to sell something, right? So they only come there only with the purpose of selling and not so much the purpose of providing value to the people that are going to be there. And what happens to a lot of folks is that they come to these events. Obviously, you have to make an investment. You have to pay to, you know, get your spot there. If you had products that you needed to buy to put out there, like all of that, those are all costs. So, of course, no one is saying not to make money, right? Slow down if that's what you're thinking. However, what happens when you're only focused on how much can I sell, how can I make some money, you end up losing out, right? And if you've ever been a vendor at an event, maybe you have experienced this. Maybe you set up a booth somewhere, you paid, you got your booth, you got all ready, and you got out there and you were standing there hoping somebody was going to come buy whatever you had, and at the end of the day you did not leave with the amount of profit that you thought that you should make, or that you expected to make, or that you intended to make. You walk away without that profit. And I actually have a full training on that, about, you know, how to effectively increase your return on investment when you're doing those type of events. And a big part of it is going with the thought in mind on how you can help those that are there, right? How can I provide value? How can I help the people that are there? Not how many of these people can help me by paying and buying something from me, right? There's a huge difference. Now, once again, there's going to be folks that are sitting there and saying, you know, well, what do you think? I go there to make money. Is my cabinet open? It sure is. Okay, sorry. So, you know, how can I put this best? The issue within the community is that people are going to come out. Say, for the example, was a free event, right? And so people are going to come out for this free event, and they are like, okay, yay, I'm going to this free event. What am I going to be able to get for free, right? I know my daughter loves to go around to the different booths, and she wants to know what can she get for free, right? And some folks kind of got it right. Some folks are out there and they have things that they're giving out to people, and you're going to see the most activity happening at those booths, right? Because they're giving out things to people. Well, that's still part of their marketing, and there's ways in which to leverage that, and we're not really going to get into that, I don't think, here on this particular hangout, because this is more so not about the marketing aspect of it, right? Because some folks are on this hangout tonight that don't yet have a business. So me teaching you how to market something you don't have is not helpful to you. But the reality is, guys, that you have to start looking more at how you can provide service to others. How can you provide more service to others? I went up to a booth today, and they were doing some type of pina colada kind of thing, right? And a pineapple. And so I wanted to know how much was this pina colada. And I stood there, and I was looking, and I'm smiling, and I'm like, excuse me, excuse me. And the dude has this mad face. He's making these pina coladas. No one's acknowledging me at all. I look around. There's no idea of what the price is of this pina colada. It tells me that there's a free refill. It tells me that they have water for $1. Someone hand wrote that on one of their signs. But they're not telling me how much it is. I stood there and I asked probably like 3, 4, 5 times. And as I passed by a number of booths, I was seeing people that they just looked mad to be there. They looked so mad. And I thought to myself, how are you going to leverage this awesome opportunity that you have right here if you're mad? You see, when we are planning for our own prosperity, remember that we have to help prosper others, right? In order to develop wealth, in order to develop your legacy, in order to do any of that, you have to determine how it is that you are going to service and help others. Now, maybe you think, if you're a pina colada salesperson, you think that you're servicing others by offering them the opportunity to buy your pina colada, when at the end of the day, I make great pina coladas, right? Ask about me. I make awesome pina coladas. So I don't really need to buy your $10 or $13, however much dollars that you're charging for this pina colada. I don't have to buy it because I make amazing ones, way better than what they make in any restaurant. I've yet to find a restaurant that can beat my pina colada, right? But as a member of the community, right, as a member of your audience at that point, the better way to come out and serve your community would have been to maybe have somebody with some itty teeny little cups, right, with a little bitty taste of this pina colada, and try to offer that to people with a smile. Hey guys, wouldn't you love to taste this pina colada? Think about how many more people they could have gotten to stop at their booth. Number one, if they started with a smile, and number two, if they had some value to offer people, right? The promoters of and organizers of the event did their job by bringing the community out, right? They were offering something to the community. It wasn't to say that they were doing it for free, right? They received payment by offering something to the community. They in turn received payment in forms of sponsorships and people coming and buying and utilizing tents and that kind of thing. Now, if everyone came out with that mindset, right? If you came out with, all right, how can I serve this community? Of course, you're paying for the opportunity to do it, but how many more people could they have gotten in that way? How many of you would have probably stopped and tasted it? And plenty of people are going to taste it and keep it moving. They're not going to want it. But how many more sales may they have gotten if you only give it a little bit, one little teeny drop, just so it can, that tastes good. Now I really want to have it because I've tasted just that little taste. And it's like, I want that now. Versus I'm passing by you and you have a screw face, you vex. About what? Right? Little things, folks. Little things like that to engage your audience. There's an amazing power in community, right? When people can get together and work together and lift each other up, it's amazing to realize how much abundance we can truly have. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. And people say, oh, nobody's going to buy anything because they don't have money. You have money. It's just a matter of if what you're offering is valuable enough for them in exchange for their money. See, I walked up and down looking for something to eat, and nothing was really looking that intriguing to me. More so, everybody's face was twisted up, and food was under a light. I understand they got to do that to keep it warm, and that's how you make sure that you can feed people quickly. I'm a person, I like fresh food. So I happened to stop and exchange my money with the first place that I found that had fresh food coming out of the pot. I think I bought some fried chicken or something, because it was freshly coming out of the pot. Right? That's what I was looking for. But if everybody had stuff underneath the lights, right, and I kept walking back and forth, and there were 10 other people like me walking back and forth looking for fresh food, and none was to be found, some would have the idea that, oh, well, nobody's buying anything, nobody have any money here. It's a free event, so nobody has any money. And it would be false. You're just not offering what it is that people want in exchange for that value. So what does all of this have to do with community? When you are able to connect with other people of like minds, right, regardless of what it is that you're interested in. If you have like an exercise, something going on, you're into fitness and that type of thing, or helping people lose weight and get in shape, there is an audience, there's a community of people that are interested in that, right? So to build your prosperity, to build your wealth, to build your legacy based on what you enjoy, you will need to start connecting and building the community of people that are interested in what you're interested in and also in what you offer. Think about that. If we're just out trying to, okay, imagine all of us that are on here, right? All of us that are here on this hangout here, you can only see me. I can see that there's several people that are here watching, right? And lots of people will come and watch these replays now until forever. If all of us that are here watching, if we're just trying to get everybody that will listen, we will flounder and fall because most of the people aren't going to want to listen. The power of community is having other people that are interested in what you have going on, because there's thousands of them. There's hundreds of thousands of people. Think about the billions of people that are on this earth. There's at least 100 people that are interested in what you are interested in. Okay? There's at least 100. So think about how it is that you can connect with that community of 100 people. Let's keep it simple and bring it down, because when I say numbers like 100, sometimes people's mind explodes, right? Instead of it just expanding, their mind just explodes. So let's bring it down a bit and say 20 people. In the billions of people in the world, I'm sure there are 20 other people on this globe, right, on this planet Earth, that are interested in what you're interested in. They have the same dreams, the same goals that you do. 20. Now imagine if you could connect with those 20 people and speak to them about your vision, right? About what you feel passionate about the vision that you have for, bringing that gift out into the world. And imagine just connecting with those 20 people. How powerful that would be. Why would that be powerful? Well, number one, those 20 people, I'm sure, have another 20 people on the planet that align with them, that are going to be slightly different from the ones that align directly with you, because each of those 20 people are going to be slightly different, right? In network marketing, if you've ever taken a look at that, right? In network marketing, they say, oh, you just need to get two, who get two, who get two, who get two, or get three, who get three, who get three, or whatever the math and the science is that they put behind it. And the reason why that is because for each couple of people that you connect with, those people have their own circle of influence, who have their own circle of influence, and that's how things expand. The power there is that when you bring those like minds together and they are working upon the same accord, toward the same goal, toward the same dream, toward the same vision, it can be remarkably powerful. However, if you bring those 20 people together and they're all looking at each other like each person is out to get their money or out to take a piece of their pie, you have utmost confusion. Imagine how much more powerful we would be if we took the time to lift each other up, to sow into each other, and not always think about, how much is that going to cost? How much do I have to pay this person? What if we thought about that? What if we sowed into other people the way we wanted other people to sow into our lives? Right? I help small business owners with their marketing. For that service, yes, I require payment, right? But if every time I needed a service, I didn't want to pay, how often do you think people would pay me? Yeah, people would still pay me here and there, but the more we clench our fists close, right? If our fists are clenched tightly like this, trying to hold on to every little thing we got, every little connection we have, every little dollar we have, every idea we have, we're trying to hold on to it and keep it from anyone knowing or having or doing or seeing. If you'll notice, my hands are not open. If someone was to throw me $1 million right now, how would I catch it? I guess I could catch it like this. right? But it has an opportunity to fall through my hands, fall down. But if we spend more time in the mode of giving, in the providing of service, right? With the expectation of prosperity, because we know that our service will help to prosper others, they'll help others in some way, shape, or form. It would be amazing what we could pull off. It would be amazing. Today, guys, and I'm going to keep this really short and sweet. Oh, it's like a little piece. Okay. I'm still here trying to break this off. Anyway, guys, figure out how it is that you can, number one, connect with your community, start building your own community, right? People are building communities all around you. They're obviously selling homes all around you. People are building communities all around you. So start to build your community this week. Start reaching out to folks and sharing your vision, right? Like-minded folks. You don't want to go share it with so-called haters or the people that, you know, their third eye is just not open yet. Start attracting those people into your life by providing service, right? How can you pour in and sow in to someone else this week? That is your assignment. Go ahead and take a few moments right now as we close out this this episode, I guess we would call this. Make a list. How can I serve the community that I would like to build? What can I provide to this community that I would like to build as I am planning my prosperity? Okay. Your prosperity is going to prosper thousands of others, and their prosperity is going to prosper you. So get to planning, guys. I'm so excited about, you know, some of the emails and the messages and stuff that I've been getting in the last couple of weeks. I'm like thrilled. People are having little light bulb moments, and really that is what this is all about. It's really about, you know, getting the wheels turning, right? We're all here to leave a legacy behind, and I am excited to see yours transpire. So Renee Fouché here. I'm going to close this one out. I'm still messing with this Lego, but I really need to go check on this chicken. So thank you so much for taking the time to join us here this evening. Make sure that get back with me. Let me know what you thought about this. Also, I think below this video, there's probably a link if you would like some assistance with your marketing, a little one-on-one coaching. Make sure that you click the link that is below this video so that you can get access to how that you can work directly with me, and then we can work together in building and planning for your prosperity. So Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful night. And go ahead and make that list. Let me know, how do you plan to serve the community that you're going to be building? All right? Love you guys. See you next time. Bye for now.